Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Purple Reserve Live Sports, and I'm back here for another NBA video. So, tonight we got the matchup in the Eastern Conference Finals, Milwaukee Bucks versus Toronto Raptors. Now, this is a match between two of the best teams in the league, record-wise. Milwaukee actually had the better record, so Milwaukee gets home court advantage. So, I already told you guys in a previous video that I did not really want to pick a winner because I wanted to see the first game. I think I might stick by that, even though if I had to make an early prediction, I'd probably pick Toronto. I picked Milwaukee to win the series in 7. I think this is a more even matchup just because both teams have pretty good depth. I think Milwaukee might have a few more players, but then again, to me, this matchup is really even. Now, who's going to defend Kawhi, who's going to defend Giannis? They might be defending each other is what I heard. I think they both play either... Giannis might play power forward, which is the 4, so I'm not sure if Kawhi is going to go out there and try to defend him because Kawhi is more of a perimeter guy, so they might have a guy in Toronto who's... Pascal Siakam might defend him, but if they really want to be efficient with this, it'd probably be Kawhi Leonard because he can defend in the post and he's a great perimeter defender. So to me, he would be the perfect guy to match up with Giannis just because even though size-wise he's given up some height, he is a smart defender. He doesn't foul, and he's always in a great position to either get a steal or he's actually a pretty good blocker for his size because of his timing, his defensive prowess, which is he's probably the best two-way defender in the game, two-way player. So the Toronto Raptors have that going for them because he can play both ends. He's a smart defender. He's playing great offensively. To me, this would be a tough challenge for Giannis because even though Giannis has great length, Kawhi Leonard is really great against bigger players than him as well in getting to his spots, making his shots in the mid-range. But the key for Toronto is they have to have the key guys step up next to him. A guy in Kyle Lowry who's not the greatest playoff performer. He does have a lot of moments when he does not play well. I trust Danny Green because I know Danny Green he's a great catch and shoot player. He's a good defender. To me, because he's been there and he's been a teammate of Kawhi's for many years, them together to me makes sense. I know those guys will step up. Marc Gasol to me has done a great job of not disappearing. He did have one bad game in the series against the Philadelphia 76ers, but that was it. Then he came back and had a great game, great rest of the series. Played Joel Embiid great. So in this series, he might have to step out and defend Brook Lopez because Brook Lopez is a guy who can shoot the 3 ball and gives Giannis space to go to the rim, create for others. That's what Giannis wants to do. So that part will probably be tough for Marc Gasol because that's what he wants to do is be the guy at the rim who protects the rim, gets the rebounds. We're probably not going to see him be able to stand as much around the rim as he wants to, but I wouldn't say that's totally out of mind. And then you have Pascal Siakam. He has to have a good series to me next to Kawhi Leonard because to me he's the only other accountable scorer that you can really trust. Because like I said, Fred VanVleet, I don't know if he's still hurt or something. I just haven't seen him play too well, so that part has me a little not worried but questioning things for him. That part has me questioning things. Now on to Milwaukee. I think everybody knows how great of a player Giannis is. He's really, starting to build his legacy, and he's played exceptionally well in this playoffs, especially after the game 1 against Boston, when they went on to they swept the rest of the series against Boston. So him getting to the rim, him making sure that they were able to wall him off. He was playing great defense, blocking shots, getting rebounds. So he's a double-double threat every game. To me, the key role is going to be how is Malcolm Brogdon going to do? Because I think we kind of know what you get from Chris Middleton, what you get from Eric Bledsoe. Those guys can score. Eric Bledsoe at a 18 points per game clip. You got Chris Middleton who can score basically 22 a game, 25 a game. But Malcolm Brogdon stepping up and playing defense to me is going to be huge, especially coming off that injury. He only played 1 game in the series, I think. But in that game, he played like he didn't miss a game, like he wasn't injured. And that, to me, was a huge part of why Boston wasn't able to come back in that game 5, and why they were ultimately blown off the court. Malcolm Brogdon, to me, is a huge part of their offensive game plan. And this is this is the series where, to me, his importance is really going to be magnified, is if he can shoot well, if he can defend well, which he did all season, 50, 40, 90, one of the few players to ever do that in NBA history. If he can get back to playing like he was during the regular season, which was, he just was solid all around, then they can really get past this Toronto team. But it's also going to take, to me, a George Hill. What is he going to do in this series? Because he had a great series against Boston last series. Can he still score that 15 points per game? Can he still limit his turnovers? Is he going to shoot great from three like he is during the postseason? I really trust this Milwaukee team, because to me, they've played so consistent as a bench, as their bench players have, especially Ersan Ilyasova. Got Pat Connaughton. There was somebody else I'm missing. He's a guy, just can't remember his name. But I also like what Sterling Brown is doing off the bench as well. He played great in Malcolm Brogdon's absence. But, I mean, their bench has played so well. I think this is going to be a great matchup, honestly. But that's going to do it for this video. This is my breakdown on the series against the Toronto Raptors and the Toronto Raptors and the Milwaukee Bucks. I don't know why I forgot the Milwaukee Bucks. They're like the best team in the NBA. Just kidding. They are the best team record-wise. To me, this is going to be a great series. I'm actually really excited to watch this game. I think it's 5:30 Pacific time, which I'll be watching, and then 8:30 East Coast, Midwest type of stuff. So, yeah. But, I mean, tune into the game. I think it's going to be a great game. It's also going to be a great series. Like I said, I'm picking Milwaukee in 7. Toronto could win the series because of, to me, they have more experience in terms of Kawhi Leonard, Danny Green, Marc Gasol. He has good playoff experience. Hasn't been to a conference finals really. Well, I think he has, but he hasn't, won like that. So, but to me, this is one of the best series we'll see in a long time. Really, in terms of matchups, record-wise, teams' best players. So, this is going to be exciting to see. So, thank you guys for listening to this video, watching this video, and I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.